Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Flannel Cast. It's time to watch our favorite bottom tier team in the LAS Premade League. We have a dumpster fire going on right now. This is an interesting stream. So I'm joined today by Sonicx5040. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Today, we do not have my usual co-host, May, so this is just a duo cast. That's because she's stuck playing. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to look at our draft. Let me send this to DMs, too, so you can see it. Oh, God, it's bad. Oh, no. Okay.
I am thoroughly confused on both teams, but
Yes.
definitely yours.
Okay, so let me explain the story, alright? Wizrak, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate it. So, the situation we are in tonight. Last week, we canceled the stream because our mid laner was in the hospital. This week, he's so, sedated by painkillers, he still couldn't play. However, our substitute is on... She got her second COVID shot yesterday. So she is also not feeling good. And on top of that, would have had to fill mid, which is her worst role. She's a jungle main. So... because our team has never won a game in the entire history of this league... and the team we're going up against is one of the best. We just decided, fuck it. Everybody pick for fun. We're role swapping our usual support to mid. Our substitute, she's just playing Yumi because that's all she has the brain power for right now. She's literally wrapped up in 2 blankets shivering thanks to the COVID vaccine. This is so fucked, but we're gonna watch anyway. That's the situation we're in. Yeah. So, how do you feel about that story, Sonic?
I mean, it makes sense.
It is a comedy of errors. At least we decided that we had enough going on that I wouldn't. At least we decided I wouldn't make like a huge draft plan before today hit. So. Ah, Flannel Cast, you never disappoint. Yeah, so blue is Flannel Esports. This is, like, literally the last set. Holy fuck. Our Riven has Ignite.
Yumi has...
Phase Rush! What is going on? Oh my goodness. Oops. So, did that load properly for you? Can you see everything?
No?
It's frozen right now, yeah, but...
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's frozen, yeah. Otherwise, everything is fine.
Kalakawa, thank you so much for the host. I really appreciate it. You're here for the Clown Fiesta. You'd expect nothing less. Well, we are absolutely going to get it. So, for everyone who's never been on the show before, here's how it works. We're here under vague pretenses of casting a League of Legends game, but in reality, that's not at all what's going to happen, because we're just going to talk about whatever random bullshit comes up, and then we're also going to interrupt that conversation sometimes to complain about the abysmal plays we're about to see. So, as is tradition, our guest gets first topic. So... what are we talking about today?
So, my understanding is you've never had a VTuber virtual kind of content creator?
That is
before?
absolutely true. Oh, okay, wait.
So...
Okay, one of my guests then went on to become a VTuber, but that's the closest I've gotten.
It doesn't count.
Yeah. Honestly, just interrupt me whenever you want.
No, but yeah, anything you want to ask about that, or?
Yeah, I mean, like we can talk about that because I've the first I heard of VTubers was like It must have been a couple of months ago when like the craze really started kicking off. I had no idea what was going on. I just knew like all of a sudden there's this server I was in who just became obsessed with Hololive. So, oh, what am I gonna say here? Because I swear I had a conversation bit here, but I completely lost that. Karibo, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I've been looking into some of it, like just seeing how they do it. It interests me, like to kind of look into the back end, but that just might be the computer science nerd trying to learn new things.
It's definitely easier to start than you would think, maybe?
Yeah, because it seems like you'd have to go through a lot of rigging and like just like your model has to. It has to be custom made, right? And the last time I looked into something like that was when I was playing VR chat, and I'm like, oh my god, making a model hard.
Well, there's a nice new tool that came out a few years ago called Vroid Studio. It's by the people that own the Pixiv art website.
Okay.
And it's basically a character creator for like an MMO or an RPG, except you can export it, and it's pre-rigged. So
wait,
you
that's
can
actually pretty sweet.
So you use a 3D model, and there you go. Other options would be something like...
Oh my god.
Oh god. First blood?
They got it. Yes!
Oh
They actually got first blood! This is the first time... I'm pretty sure this is the first time in the entire season that they've left Shaco up against us. Because our jungler plays Shaco and Nunu. It's like the most evil champions in the game. Yeah, I was like, it was surprising to me to like see how much like, well, first of all, as far as I was concerned, there was no such thing as a VTuber, and then they popped up, and then they really exploded, and there were VTubers everywhere.
First, there was no such thing as a VTuber, and then next week there were only VTubers.
Yeah, pretty much. Even like the I follow other MOBAs, and so Smite has their Twitch channel running like all the time, and they have content creators streaming on it. And so there's basically an official Smite VTuber.
Nice.
C9 has a VTuber. Like,
she's cute.
It's neat. Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog isn't a VTuber now.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What? Okay, yeah, I just find it interesting to like, you know, like it opens up so many options for live content, in my opinion, because like you can actually have these like full character things and role play things if you really want to. I'm like, when I play Minecraft, I'm a hardcore role player. It's like Minecraft LARPs. That's they're totally safe here. What? Sonic can confirm Shaco is pure evil. Played Shaco. So okay, Shaco's support is funny though. Shaco support's really funny.
I know.
Are we out of mana here? Yeah. Yeah. I just like anything that lets me be like really creative. Ooh. I find interesting. This could actually be a kill.
Ooh.
If Zillion's not even close, but if the Q comes up fast enough. Oh, minions!
Ooh, minions!
No, there's a health potion ticking. It's not enough. The jungle. Steven, no, we don't need this. It's not necessary. Okay, so yeah, I need to hear about this Sonic the Hedgehog as a VTuber thing. This is news.
I don't know much about it. It just happened like last week, I think. Like some kind of announcement for some kind of thing happening. And there he was, Sonic the Hedgehog as a live 2D model. Speaking Japanese.
Oh, Sega Japan. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, here's a question then. Do you have a different model for your D&D streams so you can like actually be your character?
I don't have a different model. I put up the pictures of art that I've commissioned for my characters, and there was one point where the character I was playing was just literally me, so I didn't have to change anything.
That makes it easy. Yeah, my first D&D character. I think I took like a few inspirations from my own character. Like I wasn't playing myself, but I was playing, you know, a similar character. And what's funny is through character development, he ended up being the anxiety necromancer. So all it was, he was just a necromancer wielding dark magic for a good purpose. Except he also had the worst anxiety in the universe, and if you ever tried to go off and do something alone, that could get you killed. No, that's bad. What the fuck? They're actually ahead. How?
I missed that play.
I look away for a second. Riven solo kills Malphite, and Shaco gets another kill in the mid lane. What is going on? Our comp is ass.
Don't worry, you'll get fucked later when the team fighting comes.
Oh, absolutely. We banned Yasuo away from them when we saw the Malphite. And they denied Trundle as well. I really wanted that. They locked Malphite and then banned Trundle and then banned Sylas. There was a clip of the English voice actor dubbing over the stream, showing how fucking weird the Sonic fandom is. Okay, one of my friends is like really into the Sonic fan. This is funny. We have Sonic and we have Sonic. One of my friends is like really into the Sonic fandom, and when she was 10 or 12 or something, made a lot of OCs, and just like a decade later decided, fuck that, it's not cringe anymore. I'm doing it again.
I mean, that's kind of happening for a lot of things. Like,
yeah, cringe culture is dead, and we killed it.
Yeah, like people getting back into the Sonic culture, people getting back into the My Little Pony culture. it's everything's spiking up again.
The Minecraft revival was a really good one. I was happy about that. It's funny, like how it's you get attached to your D&D characters.
I will cry if I die.
I run like really low fatality D&D games. I don't think anyone's ever died in my games. It would have to take someone doing something astronomically stupid to actually die, like to the point that we've planned this as a narrative thing. But maybe I'm like a tiny bit too lenient. D&D is hard if you're the DM.
Yeah, I've been considering DMing. Not anytime soon, maybe, because this is still my first ever campaign. Oh shit!
Right. Jax might be getting, yeah, but at least we're in the flash here. Zillion, 95% slow. No, he's actually gonna walk into melee range.
Yeah, he lives.
You know, I'm actually impressed that they're not getting absolutely rolled though. Jax is not able to flash here.
Oh shit!
This is like such a chaotic fight. Okay, so I guess this is why you don't give a Shaco. Jax dies for this, yeah? He doesn't have a ward? No, he has the creeps too close. Okay, I'm absolutely bewildered
That's your team.
that they have a gold
Play
lead.
for fun more often.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait, isn't there a diamond on their team?
No.
No? I
No,
guess when there was a diamond.
On the enemy's team? Okay, so if anybody was diamond, they'd be instantly removed from this league for sure. There might have been a diamond TFT in there.
That might be it.
That's possible. We're actually getting a TP
Oh
playoff.
shit!
What the? This is like what?
Double
Oh! Okay, this is like the #2 team in the league that they're going against. And oh my god. Okay, well they picked Samira. They deserve it. Your players turn murder hobo. Don't worry, the monster man. Okay, yeah. So like when I run combat, it's I try to make my combat interesting and engaging. And usually my players will get down to like half or a third health or something. So like it's actually, there is a chance of them screwing up and dying. And I've had players make death saving throws before. I just don't like to overdo it. It's a very tricky balance.
Well, we're playing the Curse of Strahd campaign.
Oh my god, that's who's DMing that one? Is that Aqua or is that a different
Yeah, it's
campaign?
Aqua.
Okay, so I know he's an excellent DM from what I've seen. What the fuck? Curse of Strahd is
crazy in their comms right now.
yeah. Curse of Strahd is supposed to be absolutely brutal, from what I understand. I have the original first edition Ravenloft book, or my dad does at least. I hope he still kept it.
Let me think. We've had. So there's like a bunch of new players, like first time ever like me. So Aqua usually with first time players has a lot of like liberties with characters and stuff. Like
Okay.
I started out as a ranger.
Oh, I
and
imagine
oops,
you're not.
they're useless. So I was able to change class after like a character development arc, and that's when I changed characters for a little bit.
Okay.
And but yeah, I think so far we've had like 4 or 5 deaths.
4 or 5 deaths?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well it is Curse of Strahd. I just imagine when he said like a lot of leniencies, like there'd be a tone down of the difficulty.
I mean, my character was pretty close to dying on like session 2.
Fisticles, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. That is toned down. Wait. Curse of Strahd, 5 deaths is toned down? Jeez.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so my first D&D experience, we played 2nd edition because that's the book that my friend had. And so, if you're a magic user in 2nd edition, first level you have like 4 hit points total. He then decided to put hellhounds against us.
Nice.
Which is not okay. We only lived because like every other roll was a crit. That's it. That's the only reason. Cold Chaos as well. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time with us. 2nd edition, loved Save or Die. It's just I played D&D like for the storytelling aspect of it. It's like my style is really, I let the players do the dumb bullshit they want as long as they like come to my set story points as well. It's like mutual respect there.
Okay. I'm also using chat so I can see everyone.
That's a good idea. Everyone dying would just kind of ruin it for me. Now, yeah. That being said, I probably should have killed the character by now. Stealth Yuumi ambush! They're actually gonna kill Xerath from this. Okay, that was actually a good play. So they used the Shaco stealth to like launch an invisible Yuumi into the middle of mid lane. Suddenly there's a root. Xerath flashes into the bombs. You're not a fan of player deaths in D&D unless they do something really stupid. I am yeah.
So the reason I almost died in like session 2 or 3 was that I was doing something stupid.
Oh, this is absolutely doomed. Jack says Triforce Online. How much gold does our Shaco have? 1100. Yeah, that should have been a base a while ago. Ah, this is the Flannel Esports I know and love. There's spontaneously 4 deaths. Yuumi doesn't negate Hullbreaker? Hold on. Time out. Stop D&D talk for a second. What the fuck did you just say?
What does that mean?
Yuumi doesn't turn off Hullbreaker? Oh my god, she doesn't count as being there. Because Yuumi allows her target to be isolated by Kha'Zix. A split pusher with Hullbreaker can push with Yuumi. What? That's true.
Is there a way to like use your pager to text your team real quick?
No. It's like LCS. The coach isn't allowed to communicate mid-game. Also, this is 3 minutes ago. Everything we're watching is on a 3-minute delay.
Only 3? It was 5.
Yep. 5? It should be 3, I thought. The only D&D campaign you've ever run was Elemental Evil. You did end up killing a player. They asked for the character to die. Okay, well, see, that's good, because you can communicate, like, you can coordinate, and then you can come up with, like, I'm a really big fan of players and DMs collaborating on, like, just big, impactful moments. That makes players feel really good when they're like behind the screen for a second.
I can agree with that. It does just feel nice to like talking with the DM. You're trying to figure out how to move this character, how to do this character, how to bring this people back, and everything. Character development is always awesome.
Yeah, that's why my least favorite D&D that I've played has always been with a DM that doesn't really help me integrate my character into the story or world at all. It's just like I'm there to be a character in a D&D game, and that's pretty much it. That kind of sucks.
Tower?
Oh, demons. No, we barely didn't get first turret. Actually, wait, no, we lost bot turret a while ago.
Oh, shit.
This is not good. Oh, no, Butter! There's no ulti available. Yeah, okay, 5,000 gold deficit. Yeah, this is more like it. I'm impressed, though. You're new, you got a monk with no health.
Oh, shit? No.
Yeah, just don't expect anything from this point out. Mission critical. We're being snowballed on. Abort, abort, abort. Yeah,
Samira's doing the Samira thing.
I actually really like Samira. I think that champion's awesome.
I mean, she's hot. That's not the only good thing I can say about it as a support main.
It was... Oh, because you don't play like Leona or anything. Yeah. You... No. Swain would do okay into her during ult, I'm sure.
During ult, maybe. But then she does the thing, the mobile wind wall, where she blocks my E.
Right. Alligator, welcome. Your admission critical abort. Well, you know, it's Flannel Esports in the LAS Premade League Summer 2021. That was actually sick. The Malphite just caught Ziggs at a satchel. You like having Samiras, but you don't like seeing them? Okay, I've never had a problem with Samira, to be honest, because, like, she does have counterplay, and when people formed their opinions on her, she was overpowered.
My problem with her is I play in low silver, high bronze.
It's a very valid problem to have with her.
So no one knows how to play against it except for me, and I'm like, hey guys.
It's like the Katarina problem.
Yeah.
It's the exact same problem, actually. I really just love playing her, and that's just surprising because I usually don't like champions that go hard in. So the fact that I like fell in love with playing Samira is very shocking to me. There, look at this. I also love hearing these weird criteria for people enjoying characters. Like here we have from Zeteran. I also really like playing champions who sound like they're just having a good time. Fair.
Yeah, like Garen or Ziggs or Jinx. Jinx is having a good time.
Jinx is just living her life. Play a lot of immobile. Yeah, that'll do it. Samira's not fun.
Immobile long-range champions. Yeah, I play a little bit of Xerath, a little bit of Vel'Koz.
Well, if you're playing those into Samira in lane, that's the best time to just stop her from existing.
You can try, and then, you know...
Then eventually...
Your ADC decides to go 0-6 into her, and...
Oh no! Yuumi got CC'd! It's doomed! It's doomed! Chrono Shift is online and not being used! At least we got Xerath. Butter on a Baron! No! Oh, I bumped my desk and my entire audio interface shut off for a second.
It's a best of 3, right?
Yes, which means we're gonna go to 2 games.
Nice.
Okay, so the reason we're in this position is because this team is mostly like mid-low silver, and this is a gold-capped league, and this season the LAS Premade League has a problem where like a lot of their players really should be in the division above, but because of the way the rules are set up, like these gold 1 players who might have been plat 2 years ago and honestly could get there if they tried, are still allowed to participate here. So, like, there's definitely some skill discrepancy. We never expected to win with this team when we signed up. We just expected to improve. As it turns out, though, we have gotten in a little over our heads. So, next split, I've already tracked down, like, a good silver capped league. So, depending, I mean, I have to figure out what's happening with the team basically immediately after this set, but we have found a good place that does not allow any gold flares.
Nice.
Samira just ate every zillion bomb. They're doing their best. They are doing their best, but I imagine it's really, really discouraging to just lose over and over and over again, even if you are improving, because we're having regular VOD review on these games. Like, I can just imagine that doesn't feel very good. I like how our conversation naturally went from VTubers to D&D and then just Samira. When they do get that win, though, it'll be glorious. Well, it'll have to happen today because this is their last set of the season. They're already eliminated from playoffs, and this is the final week of the regular season. I call Worth. Xerath died? Fuck that guy. Good satchel to cancel the Samira. Alright, alright.
Shut down.
Okay. Oh!
Yuumi getting fed? Perfect.
You love to see it.
I feel so bad for May. She had a bad reaction to the first vaccine, so the second one just fucked her up. Like, that's why she's on Yuumi.
I had a worse reaction to the first one than the second one.
I'm surprised about that one. Like, my reaction to number one was totally fine. I had like this, like, my arm hurt a lot, and that sucked, obviously, but I haven't gotten my second yet. I still have to wait. I have to rebook. My appointment is set for September 28th.
God.
Popcorn game. May has an account called Popcorn Gaming. It's like level 20. She just plays Yuumi and half AFKs while eating popcorn.
That's terrible. I love it.
It's awful. I've duoed on that account with my new account that I'm leveling, Enchanter Top Main. Okay, so when I first invited you on for the show, you had never heard of these amateur leagues before, yeah?
Nope.
So this is like a completely new experience. Why don't we talk about that for a second? Because I do think what they're doing here is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've never heard of anything like this happening. Honestly, I haven't even heard of the Tyler Win Championship Series until like 3 days ago. So I didn't know there was any amateur league outside of collegiate.
Yeah, oh my god, the Tyler one. I maintain Tyler 1 is like the worst teammate imaginable, but that man knows how to entertain an audience. Yeah, I just, so, obviously, whenever you have a competitive game and solo queue sucks, people are going to try to find some way to not have to endure solo queue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually used to do that a lot. Like starting in early 2020, I started hosting league tournaments on my Discord server. It was like a one-day thing, and we had gimmick tournaments. Like, we had one where you had to pick off-meta only. We had one where it was tournament drafts, but then it took you to Howling Abyss. That was a good tournament. And then that got hard because we had rank discrepancies, and you know, even just a tiny thing like that, you end up with Smurfs and account sharing and cheating. Like, and I was so shocked. It's that small, and we still had problems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just finding that out with the VTuber tournament thing that was going on. Like,
it's like, yeah, no matter how pure your intentions are and how small the community is, and like whenever you have competition, you have to be concerned about competitive integrity, and that sucks. Because, like, you want to just trust them. Oh, no, Mel! No! Goodbye, Ziggs. Off meta only? Yeah, the rule set for that was really bad. It was not well thought out. I'm sure there's a way to do it more effectively than how I did it, but... enforcing off meta. I don't know why people would cheat. The reward was literally one person on your team gets a skin, and it wasn't announced that there was even a reward. And yet people cheated. So yeah, I stopped hosting tournaments eventually, but then my friend told me, like, a couple months later, like, when I was... I think this was, like... Oh, when would this have been? This would have been, like, January, February, or something? Yeah, that he had just entered a league that he found online. And so that brought me to this, like, Legends Esports. And they have stuff for up to plat players, up to gold players, like draft leagues. You enter alone and they seed you into a team. This is the Premade league where you come as a pre-built team. But I just thought, wow, that's so cool. This is like what I wanted to do, but bigger. Because I wanted to run a full LCS style league for bronze players only at one point. And I dropped that idea.
That's some great content right there.
Yeah, I dropped that idea because of like logistic issues. It would be really difficult.
Lane is scary. What are we stacking
yeah,
up?
we're about to sacrifice our Zillion for our sins. But yeah, they're running this actual league. I thought that's awesome. I got involved because my friend's team was ass at drafting, and I said, "You are terrible at drafting. Let me take over." And so I became their coach.
Oh shit!
And then that split ended, and I thought, yeah, this is cool. I want to get more involved. And so now I've discovered there's a gigantic ecosystem for this, like huge amounts of amateur esports, a bunch of servers, a bunch of leagues, a bunch of different rank limits. There's diamond leagues. There's one, I found this one that feeds directly into like academy seeding.
Wow.
Like there's like one of these is Riot sanctioned that's in this whole ecosystem, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. So doing something like this would be really fun and something I would love to do.
I agree. I'm going to sign up for the draft league next split so I can like learn what it's like to be a player in this. Because competition is awesome as long as you can find the right community for it. GG, Flannel Esports lasts 29 minutes. I think that's a personal best. Okay. I'm going to propose something to them. So just give me a moment. Okay, I'm actually going to leave the call for a second.
You gotta go draft again?
Possibly. I'm gonna go find out. Okay, so
hey, what's the
you guys are actually on stream for a second, so just one moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you guys want to draft for yourselves?
What?
No! We're gonna do the draft.
Oh no!
Yes! The draft!
Please.
Let's go!
I'm pretty sure I invited everyone. Who am I missing? Oh, no, I'm not missing
If
anyone.
we're gonna do that, this is our last game like ever. I want to do the draft.
Quinn,
No.
what side do we want?
I don't know. What side do you want, Captain?
We want blue side so we can pick the draft.
Okay.
Dear God.
Just say you're taking
blue.
blue again. Okay, so
The
before we say we
The
want
draft.
the draft, everyone needs to be on board with it, okay?
Well, I'm gonna be playing
And so
right
that
side.
means the teammates that don't want to do it, you either have to convince them or you don't do it, okay?
Hey,
So
Butter, you want
when-
to do the draft?
We need to have
I'm down for
Don't
draft.
say don't say what the draft is right now. Are you guys willing to draft for yourselves? Is that something you want to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Goodbye. Good luck.
See ya.
Alright.
Oh, I have given them a problem.
A problem?
I went in there. I said, "Okay, guys, this is more than likely our last game ever this season. Do you want to draft for yourselves?" And they said yes.
Doesn't sound like much of a problem to me.
Yeah, so ordinarily what would happen here is I leave the call and I leave the co-host here and like we have like May and my guest would just keep chatting and I do draft. But this time I say fuck that. I'm going to trying to get into spectate here. You're still sad there's no team fight. Okay, team fight in a bottle is a legendary comp. Cal, you want to try to host a competitive doubles Mario Party League, but you have no clue how to go about it. That is a great idea. I love to hear that.
Competitive Mario Party?
Yeah, competitive Mario Party. Sounds awesome. There is a scene for competitive Mario Party. It's very small. They used to run like a side thing at Smash Bros. Events. It's really funny. I guess the thing you'd have to do, Cal, is you need people to help you. Because, like, I can tell you from being the organizer and caster and streamer and all of that at once for tournaments, you need people to help you. Unquestionably. So you get some people to help you run it. You make sure there's interest. You find people who want to play. You make sure you start small if you don't have an audience yet. Like, because... Like, be realistic about the size of the event. But honestly, like, if you can figure out the Mario Party net play stuff, because I have run online Mario Party through an emulator before. You get the Mario Party emulator stuff. I'm really simplifying it. I'm making it sound easy. But... You're thinking about joining some Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. That sounds like a good idea. Competition is awesome if you are able to, like, not take it seriously or, like, be fine with losing. Like, it feels so good. My next gimmick tournament that I really want to run is a melee-only tournament for League. No ranged champions. What happens to the bot lane? I don't know, and I don't care.
What about Thresh and Rakan?
I think they're technically banned. I don't know. I'll check the rule set I started drafting. Kale's not allowed.
Kale's not... Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
God, Kale would be broken if there's only melee champs. Looks at the Yorick Shaco comp you did yesterday. Jeez. Melee only sounds sick. It does! Like, I just imagine it. Juggernaut value through the roof. What gets played in the bot lane? Who knows?
I'm gonna play Yasuo support. I don't fucking know how to play Nautilus. I only know how to play Yone.
What's a hook champ? I've been
support.
I've been playing a lot of Alistar lately.
I can play Alistar a tiny bit.
I finally wanted to, like, just sit down and actually get good and engage. Because I was tired of being bad at it.
I just play Swain. Press E, press R, go burr, right?
Illaoi Taric bot lane? See, that would sound pretty disgusting. Yeah. I saw somebody run Zed Taric once.
Zed Taric? No.
I ran Zed Taric once, it just wasn't the bot lane.
I don't know. If you, I mean, if you don't have a choice, if it's a melee only comp, then sure.
Wait, what in the name of fuck is this order? Okay, good. I was about to say, they're not putting Mel mid, are they? Pike Taric? That could work. You could do the Sticky Bandits, Leona Taric!
Oh no.
Okay, I almost don't want to look at their draft. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to look at their draft as they're making it. I'm going to hear when it's done, and I'm going to reveal what they have drafted, and it's going to be a surprise to me as well.
Really, Leona? God, no.
You ran a Kali Lee Sin bot. Jesus. Cho'Gath, Leona. Okay, actually Cho'Gath would probably be a good bot laner. If I had to guess, if there were only melee champions allowed, the best bot laners would be something that, like the protection of their support, or just go ballistic in a 2v2. Like, Cho'Gath has good sustain, they set each other up. Yeah, I could see that. Just looking at my own list, like, what would because if I was going to play in a melee only tournament. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, I just opened my list. I'm like, what champions would I play in a melee only tournament?
I would absolutely want to play bot lane in that tournament. Like, not support, I'm the carry. I want to play something weird. And I'm just looking through my list.
Champions.
Yeah, I
can
definitely
play
play more
Ornn.
ranged than melee.
I can play Ornn.
I'm so bad at squishy melees. I like the
I
only
can
ones I can
Assault.
play are assassins. Oh my god, it's the rise of Gangplank 80 carry, of course. How did I never think of this? Yeah. I'd probably want to play a lot of Yone. Maybe...
I can play Maokai pretty okay. Maokai would be a great either support or top.
Oh, have you heard of... Okay, I should preface this first. I love the weird Senna lanes. Right? Like
the fasting Senna, like TK Senna, or like someone else.
Sure,
Senna.
but those are the orthodox ones. I love the weird
Yeah.
strategies that come out of Senna fasting. Like Senna Cho'Gath is one of the newer ones. I love that one. There's this one lane that's like kind of underground still. I know people are talking about it, but I haven't actually seen it run yet. So Callista is gaining popularity as like an Ezreal response, and at a certain point she might actually just get picked. I seriously doubt you're going to ever find the opportunity to pick in response to Callista, and that's why we haven't seen this yet. But Senna Nasus as a response to Callista is a lane that exists.
It's terrible.
It's so mean. When they buffed Nasus Wither to match Caitlyn range...
Oh my god.
When they buffed Wither to match Caitlyn range, I've genuinely considered running W Max Nasus support if I ever saw a Callista. I mean, obviously there's better things to pick. You could pick Senna. You could pick... like, who else has very reliable slows? I mean, technically, you could pick Ashe support there, and that would be better than Nasus. Janna would be good. Nami would be excellent. You're done? Well, we're not done until I see this client boot up here, because I'm terrified. So... I'm concerned because one of the memes that's been going around my server lately is everybody is enamored with Rek'Sai.
Rek'Sai's cute.
Of course, and you don't have to tell... I started the meme. The meme started making fun of me from a private call, but we don't have to get into that. And I just embraced the meme. It's very funny. We have an emote on my server now just called Queen. You should post that. But anyway... I am frightened because May did some meme draft prep about, like, worshipping the queen, and I am terrified that they'll actually draft it. We'll have to see. AP Nasus support. Hear me out. Yeah, it sounds pretty bad, but I'm sure you could do it.
You can do anything in runs.
You can play whatever you want. Like, I have an account dedicated entirely to off-meta supports, and I just I just play whatever. It's really fun.
I really wanted to play a lot of off-meta supports, but then I also want to fucking climb.
So if you're gonna...
I'm playing like vaguely off-meta Swain, or I just play Morgana.
Yeah, so if you're going to play an off-meta support, I think you have to, like, actually practice it, and there has to be a good premise behind it.
Like, the worst thing I do is my AP Misfortune support.
That one's
That's fun.
I played so much of that at the beginning of the season because it was not balanced. I think you can go back in my history and find a clash where I played 2 games of APMF.
What position?
Support.
Support.
Yeah.
I've played it mid lane a couple times.
Interesting.
And it's like it's a troll pick, but the enemy doesn't know what to do. So you're like, I might win lane phase a little bit.
My absolute favorite off-meta strategy is speed Nico. You go, okay, I play it support. In retrospect, it's expensive enough that it really shouldn't be support, but, like, it's effective enough to be a support. Shirelia's Dead Man's Plate, Cosmic Drive. You press all your buttons, you press W Shirelia's, you flash in, everyone is engaged on instantly. One of the buttons is Predator.
R for start.
Unfortunately, the tragic part of this is they just nerfed all of the move speed items. Okay, let's see what they drafted. God fucking damn it!
What?
They did it. They drafted the Queen.
I'm still watching. Don't.
No spoilers?
No spoilers.
Ah!
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
Damn it, your stream's up. I see the spoilers.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The Queen.
This is what I... Oh. It's Rek'Sai with all enchanters, except that's the Teemo support that just saps XP from solo lanes. Oh. Let me pull up the document, actually. Hold on. Where is it? I didn't delete it, right? Yeah, this is the draft prep that I received. That is the draft prep that I received. Oh.
I love it. Oh no.
Oh no. This is fucked up. They drafted. You can't see it? Yeah, I usually don't have my camera on Flannelcast because often I have to, like, actually leave the stream for extended periods of time and just let my co-hosts handle it. So, I cannot believe they actually picked it.
They actually banned out the Zillion and the Ziggs, though.
Yeah, okay, I'm a little surprised they banned Zillion. I'm not surprised they banned Ziggs, if we're blue side. They talked Mel and... Okay, I was telling Mel about Enchanter AP carry before. He never practiced it. He said, I'll think about it, but I'm not playing it right away. Whenever I coach an AD carry player, I always try to make them a new age bot laner. You know, it's like you got the virgin AD carry versus the Chad bot laner. I always say, learn mages, learn enchanters, learn a melee. This is the new age of bot lane. Embrace it. It's so much more fun.
More fun for sure.
Marksmen are awesome. I love playing marksmen. But if you can play more than just marksman, you are instantly a better player. Veigar bot lane Veigar is a much better bot laner than he is a mid laner. He's so good there.
No, wait. Play Veigar ADC. Build marksman items, but still stack your passive.
And you still get AP from your
So
passive.
you still get AP.
I think we're onto something.
You still one-shot people.
You just add an Essence Reaver in there, and you're golden. This is cursed. This is absolutely cursed.
Or Kraken Slayer.
Yeah, Enchanter bot lane is good. Farming Karma bot is good.
I
They
like
just picked it in the worst context with no practice.
I like the meta that was a few years ago. Where it was like Swain and Syndra were picked for APC a lot.
Oh, that was the year Marksman died. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Season 8. Well, I'm just... that patch was terrible. Like, the fact that Marksman became unviable was really bad, but the long-term effects of it, that now that Marksmen are fine again, and we've seen non-Marksman bot lane, I think, like, ended up being very good for the game. Because, like, ever since that time, people really stopped judging weird things as harshly.
Except for supports.
Yeah, support is not allowed to experiment.
Why are you not playing Thresh? Play a real support. I just wanna play
Engage or
Thresh.
bust. Okay, in fairness, like in a competitive setting, it is hard to blind something that isn't an engage champ. Support. But
Just
this is
pick
solo
an
queue, man.
ADC.
Chill out.
Just pick an ADC, and then they'll think, oh, that's the ADC. And then we pick against it, and then, no, you're the support.
Senna is the future. Everything is just Senna. Ashe, go down there. In Misfortune, you're a
Senna.
support. Aphelios, why not? You have Graviton.
Wow, speedrun to Graviton. How fast can it be done?
If you spam, once you get level 2, you can probably hit it on third wave.
And then how useless are you when you run out?
You're pretty useless. Just build Sterix Gauge. Be a tank.
I love me some Mana Tank builds. Last season, Mana Tank Sona was like one of my favorite builds. Like I'd go with the Seraph's Embrace, and then take the Frozen Heart, take the Lich Bane, take the Abyssal Mask. Right, last season before they took away the Rod of Ages and everything. It was great. I could 1v1 like assassins.
Well, with that many items, I'm sure you could 1v1 anyone on Sona. That actually does sound funny. My default response to Sona players is my condolences.
My default response to seeing a Sona is that I want to play Ashe.
My default
Misfortune.
response to seeing a Sona is just picking anything with lane presence. It's literally just regular Aphelios, but he owes the bank! Oh, game is starting.
Here we go.
Comet, Soraka, no! You don't
Yes.
take that! It's not good!
It's brilliant.
No, actually, I ran a Soraka 1v1 where one of us had Comet and one of us had Airy, and it wasn't even close. The Comet user just got absolutely destroyed. I was the Comet user. Sean calls Aphelios. Yeah, doesn't Aphelios remind him of someone he hates?
Sean calls Aphelios Ron.
Trans writes Teemo on his way to grief your game. They're just cheesing top brush!
Oh, a feather-backed caterpillar.
I almost got my... Okay. So I coach a platinum team for Legends Esports, like officially affiliated with them.
Mhm.
And I almost got my head coach to play Kazakh's top. I almost talked him into it in a normal game once, but he saw Vlad, said screw that, and no, was it Vlad? Some range champ and said screw that, I'll pick Aurelia. Kazakh's top is the future.
Aqua's been playing it for how long?
A while. Yeah, I love some of Aqua's builds. The reasoning is there, and they're just a little silly. But there's others that I can totally see like being 100% viable at like top level. They're actually cheesing this out. You don't have. That's so bad. Like no.
Karma's gonna die.
They don't even have any awareness that they were
Mal, what are you
invaded.
doing?
No, the queen has first blood. Xerxai, Razor, whatever the fuck you have.
Oh god.
We are the Xerxai colony. We follow the queen. No, she's actually laning top. It's cringe. I love off meta, but people who play off meta like that doesn't have a reason behind it that frustrate me. Like, because I respect Aqua's picks because there's math and there's like a lot of stuff behind optimizing it. So that way, even if it doesn't end up being like the greatest thing in the universe, there's optimization. It's legitimate. That's how I view it. But then like I get people in my custom games picking Singed 80 carry.
I just like fucking around.
True. Yeah, no, go for it by all means.
Like,
and for fun normal
like,
game.
All of my off-meta picks that I've ever liked, they started off as just a dumb idea, and then they moved forward into not being too dumb.
Yeah, no,
like
I have some bad Legends of Runeterra decks. They're not good. I have a Chupacabra. That's a funny one. It's the Goat Sucker deck. It's Vlad Soraka. How the fuck is Mel supposed to lane here? That's not even a champion with 1v2 wave clear. I guess me going Shockmaster Hecker of the... Okay, let me rephrase this. For fun off meta in normal games where everybody is on board with it is 100% okay. There's nothing against it. For fun normal games in ranked... Or for fun off meta in ranked. Goodbye, everybody. We get what's coming to us. I find it's hard to like establish that distinction. Like, because Shockmaster Hecarim is literally just supposed to like be a funny haha one-shot crit build, right? I'm pretty sure that's what shot. Yeah, because it was the rapid fire. It was rapid fire static shiv. That's what it was. That's why it's called Shockmaster.
I miss items.
Everyone was so upset with me because I had like I didn't participate in the static shiv funeral.
And I never used it because I didn't play it outside of season 7.
I just think that item was kind of outdated. Like, would you rather have Shiv or just Rudons, which does effectively the same thing?
Static Shiv is nice in TFT.
True. It's time for Teemo and Soraka to arrive. Teemo's level 2. Fear him. Your favorite troll pick was a Talon build called Fisherman Talon. You only built items that had a BF sword in it. What? Yeah, okay, so that is the distinct. There is a distinction between troll and off meta. They are not the same thing.
Oh no, Mel.
Goodbye, Mel. Oh no, he cleansed late. The ignite didn't get cleansed. This is fucking despicable. See, this right here, everybody, is trolling. This is not off meta. Rip Fisherman Nautilus.
He was just fucking CSing.
See, because like off meta makes the game so much more interesting because that means there's always something new to learn about the game. It's fun, and that's how we discover new fun strategies. Because somebody tried at the beginning of the season, I tried Kiana support, which when you think
terrible.
Yeah, no, it sounds awful, but I thought I was going to discover the next Pantheon. Because my rationale was, I want to see if Eclipse is still absolutely broken on release. Because it was busted on PvE. And if Eclipse is broken, can Kiana support? The answer was absolutely not. But I learned.
Kiana can support. Vaguely.
It's a hug the river the entire time. And then if they pick Braum, just suffer. Oh my god, it's a solo kill! No! Camera, go back there! Oh, nothing happened mid.
Top lane? Question mark?
It's a kill.
I wish I could ping.
I had a period where I was playing... Yeah, I had like a day or two where I played Echo 80 carry, because experimenting with melee bot lanes is interesting, and if we have something that can avoid getting shoved in with Time Winder and trade back into them, like that's pretty much the credentials to be a melee bot laner. You need to survive the early lane, be able to get farm without just being dumpstered, and actually have a way to trade back into them. I thought Echo ticked all the boxes, and to be honest, he still might. It was clearly not excellent, so I didn't put a lot of time into it. I'd probably bring it back in the melee only tournament. I could play Echo bot lane again.
Excuse me.
We could do that.
Bye-bye.
Dunked. York might be...
This is actually... the Teemo support is actually stacking their spell thieves for, like, you know, not being in a lane.
It's just roams and, like, cheese.
Wait, why does Vigor have electrocute?
Okay, I was looking into this. Electrocute's actually one of the most common things to run after Glacial got kind of ruined for him. Which seems weird, because why not Comet? Why not Phase Rush? That sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Phase Rush isn't great on mages anymore. It's been nerfed pretty heavily. Comet makes sense to me. And what I can understand from it, Electrocute is run to just bolster your early game and get yourself going before you're stacked.
Ooh.
It's completely unnecessary in the late game. Oh, also he's against Soraka, so that's another good incentive to run Electrocute. I like Comet. There was, Veigar could probably get away with Spellbook. I'm definitely a
Spellbook.
Spellbook's cool. I'm definitely a Spellbook Malzahar enjoyer. I do not enjoy Aerie. I don't find it contributes anything meaningful to him.
Never falter.
I think I've tried all of Aqua's builds, like, at least twice. Just because I hear the concept, I hear the work behind it, and I think, oh, this sounds like a fun off-meta thing I can try, like, when playing with my friends. And the time I ran Malzahar jungle, I got 9 out of 12 camps on the map on first clear, and got a successful gank off. And my opponent was Rengar. I didn't know how he did that. But he actually just botched his pathing so badly. I got 9 camps and a gank on Malzahar. Veigar spell. Okay, but what you have to compare it to is, like, what do the other options give you at various stages of the game? Because I don't think Spellbook sucks. I think you just have to play with it differently.
My favorite thing to do is steal a Drake or something as the support. As the support.
Yeah, because Smite is
Smite.
online immediately. It doesn't have a cooldown. So funny.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, good flash.
I spent my entire season hating on Jarvan the 4th, except now he's actually a good champion as of this patch. And then we leave him up.
No Enchanter Jarvan love.
I love Enchanter Jarvan. Whenever I play Jarvan, it's either full lethality mid, that build's called Ass Blaster Jarvan, or it's Airy Jarvan support. That build is so funny, and I'm absolutely playing it on my off-meta account. It's my favorite, like, Jarvan cheese.
The forest protects us all.
Well, they're only 5,000 gold behind with this bullshit. Content.
Last season, I took Spellbook on like everyone at some point. I took it on Sona. For the Mana Tank build, I took it on Swain. Took it on Morgana for a little bit later. I took it on Pike. This season it's harder because items got changed, so builds got screwed. So it doesn't. You didn't actually need power from roots now. It hurts.
Wait, is this a kill? Rek'Sai! Yes! The Queen! She is online! I am absolutely shocked to hear you tried Spellbook Pike. That one is scary to me.
Oh yeah, it's great. You just teleport in, get your ignite back, you know, like usually the top has to TP towards the dragon or something. No, it's towards TPing the top now.
We're just inverting it all. I think Bard is the only support I've actually seen Spellbook work on, and that's because everything works on that champ.
Isn't his main rune Omnistone?
Not anymore, but he actually could run that. He tried Spellbook Nasus. That one sounds okay. I can believe that one.
That was his most... Spellbook was his most meta rune for like a while last season.
I think people are...
It should still be fine this season.
Oh, yeah, you were able to stack Doran's Blades more effectively last season, too. You wanna know how much AP Vhagar has? Sure, Vhagar has... there's actually a fight going on right now. It's the wrong time to check. Okay, this is over. Vhagar has 186. He only has 89 stacks? What? Has he never hit a champion? I had a friend who used to run Glacial Tryndamere support in Season 10 before the item changes.
Why Glacial?
Because it would proc on your randoms. You just spin on somebody, auto attack, slow them to death, and then once you've built randoms, you just slow them again. And then you shout on them and slow them again. And because Tryndamere W reduces your AD even if you don't get the chicken effect with the slow, it just has lane presence, I guess. Oh, there's some good off-meta builds out there. There's some stupid ones, too. Don't run some of these in my games, please. Remember, trolling and off-meta aren't the same thing. Zero damage Tryndamere was a thing? Yeah, zero damage Tryndamere was trolling.
No damage is fun.
Trolling is kind of fun. I just feel really awkward.
I'm trying to figure out where to take my builds from here. Like for Morgana, I'm probably not going to change anything. I'm just play Morgana. But for Swain, I need to figure something out, maybe. And I don't know where to go.
I've got one of my friends brought Swain like to platinum, I think. I used to play a ton of Swain too. That champ's fun, but I'm out of the loop on his items right now. I haven't seen Swain in a while. I haven't played Swain in a while.
Well, he's pretty much just his most played role is APC. It's got a pretty good win rate. But he's just played full mage. Like get the Leandries, get the frozen stick. What it's called?
Rylai's?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and that does make sense to me.
But I've taken it to be off meta because I'm in low elo. We don't have tanks. We don't have engages. We don't have anything. So
you can be the tank and the AP and the engage at once.
Exactly.
That's using your brain.
So I take the Leandries because Swain needs mana now since they took away his mana passive. And then I just go for the Randuin, the Spirit Visage. Randuin and Swain work so well together.
How about attack speed, Vhagar? We were just talking about that one at the beginning of this game. That one also sounds terrible, but it does sound funny, so I would play it in a normal game at least once. One time I built Gunblade Soraka.
Gunblade was a great item. Why'd they take it away?
Because they wanted to remove every item that champions have to build first.
And then they make mythics.
Right, but okay, we have to build mythics first because we're supports. But technically we don't have to do that either. Like, the Mythicless Ezreal was a thing. Third item, Mythic Senna is a build I enjoy right now. There's...
Well, I'm considering no Mythic Swain, so I mean...
That's, yeah, Abyssal Mask Rush. Like, mythics weren't... I don't know why people, like, when Mythic... What the fuck is this? When Mythics were introduced, I was actually surprised that everybody thought you'd had to build them first, because, like, the only reason people build them first is because they just happen to be good items.
Okay. Ooh, the smite.
Does Lichbane on
finish
Veigar
him
count as
already.
off meta? It's not like an orthodox item to build on him. You don't usually need to use your auto attacks on that champ. So yeah, I suppose it would be vaguely considered off meta.
Gently.
The Queen hasn't grouped yet. It's crit Rek'Sai!
Ouch.
See, I find it hard to categorize. Oh my god, we walked. I find it. Oh wait, that's man. I find it very difficult to categorize crit Rek'Sai in like trolling or off meta because, like, yes, in theory, there's a reason behind building it. Like her Q can crit, and it's a funny haha one shot. But then I just have to ask myself, like, doesn't normal Rek'Sai also one shot people from ahead?
Doesn't normal Rek'Sai do lethality?
She only builds Prowler's Claw because it's just the best active for her. She doesn't really necessarily love the lethality, but she kind of likes it. So it's like Prowler's Claw into a Bruiser build usually. Like, I could go Prowler's Claw Sterix. That'd be pretty good. This one just does the same thing that normal Rek'Sai does, but slightly faster, and you die once you do it. Which is why it's, like, hard to classify, because is it off meta? Well, it has reasoning behind it, I suppose. Is it trolling? Well, it does everything that regular Rek'Sai does, but worse. So, you know, maybe?
Poor Mel.
I feel so bad for him. He doesn't play Karma, and he got put in this real shit situation. And I wanted to teach him Karma, but we didn't get the chance.
And then he's putting support Karma.
Yeah, 1v2 support against Samira Nautilus. Like, as if that's legal.
And then Samira has triple CS.
Playing Urgot or Heimerdinger was... Yeah, when just picking a champion was considered trolling because they were so bad. We've come a long way since then.
They're gonna rush right to Baron and take it. Do I spy a 23-47 game?
They have a 23,000 gold lead. 41k on Red. You used to report people for picking Jarvan. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is why we can't have things.
Yeah, this is why we don't get nice things.
No, not even nice things. We just can't have things.
We can't have, like, average things. This is why male champs aren't allowed to have shirts anymore. They lost their thing privilege. Okay, but really though, how funny is it that League of Legends got criticized for over-sexualizing female champions and said, sure, we'll just do it to the dudes now. No, that's not the right solution! Give us some hunky men, and then cease!
I mean, they're nice.
They are nice, but like there's... I've been getting really into character design lately, and like, if someone has like... there could be champions who are just so much more interesting by it not being sexy. Let the artists handle that part. Oh, fucking Kaisa. Oh. Whoops, I just... Prince Wilhelm, are you winning, son? My team is running Rek'Sai top and Soraka mid and Teemo support, so no, we are not winning. But they have done their averagest, I suppose. If they stopped making sexy champions, then we wouldn't have Rek'Sai. Yeah, that's a convincing argument. Yep. My mistake. Prince Wilhelm, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Well, Sonic, that was Flannel Esports' final set of the season. And it was interesting.
It was. It did exist. Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh my god.
And it's not even like either game was like a completely terrible showing.
Yeah, game 1 they actually did fine in the early game. Game 2.
Game 2.
Game 2. You saw victory? No, that wasn't our victory. I promise you it wasn't. Okay, so here's the situation we were in. Just to recap, that was this team's final set of the season. They have not won a game the entire way through. Now, I don't blame them. They were put in a league that's far, far above their level. And to my team, who is definitely listening at this point, I apologize. But we came here for competitive experience. We got competitive experience. And then just thinking of what's happening to this team going forward, we'll probably find a league that fits our skill a little more effectively. So...
Put me in, coach. I'll get
just
you a
because
win.
he's shirtless? Okay. You were saying?
I said, put me in, coach. I'll get you a win.
No, about the Quinn is shirtless comments. What's going on?
Oh, Quinn shirtless?
What's up? Last I checked, this happens to be a shirt.
No, I don't know.
So...
Looks kind of like a blouse to me.
Can you take off your shirt, please? No, I don't think I'll be doing that. I usually just go no cam for these Flannel Esports streams because I often have to step away for like 15 minutes at a time and just let my co-host handle it and stuff like that. So yeah, that
was a canvas behind. Is there a painting on the other side of it, or is it just to help with the green screen stuff?
There is a painting, but my mom hasn't touched it in a while, and I just like put my green screen on that. So.
Yeah, it serves a purpose.
It does serve a purpose. I'd rather like get a hook installed on the ceiling so we can move this canvas and open the room a little more, but I'll figure that out eventually. So, we went from VTubers to D&D to just a really long off-meta talk, and we talked briefly about the amateur esports scene in North America. That was a pretty fun conversation, I'd say.
It was nice.
That was a bunch of interesting topics. We did not even hit the hour and a half mark. The series lasted a very short amount of time. Did you click an OnlyFans link to get here? No! No, you did not. No. Oh. I'm just like taking this in. I do feel bad. I did put a lot of effort into helping them improve. And everyone tried very hard. I just feel absolutely terrible that the team was put into the position they were in. Why did you lock in the Nubrak team out? No! No Quintic Feet Picks. It's bad enough that someone's PBE name is Quintic Feet Picks, okay? We don't need more.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hold on. There's a story behind that. Hold on. What?
There isn't a story behind that. They just named themselves that. That was our top laner from this series. It's it drives me crazy. It's so dumb. Well, I think I have wrapped up just about everything. I think there's nothing more. Are you going to stream right away, or are you going to wait like a half hour for your usual start time?
I can probably start right away.
Okay, I'll just send the raid over there. Usually I just raid the Legends channel if I have no one else, but Quinn is good enough to make money on OnlyFans. Okay, can we stop talking about me getting an OnlyFans now, please?
Can you imagine the money you'll make? The amount of things you could do and add to your team. I don't know.
Follow my OnlyFans for leaked drafts. You went perfect in that league, 100%. You did have a 100% loss rate. I'm proud of you. Aced it. The glass half full kind of perspective.
I mean, that's more of a the glass spilled all over the floor and I just stepped in it and my sock, but at least I still didn't drop the glass.
I literally had a
That's-
dream last night where I was doing like parkour over the ocean with socks on. It was awful. I hated it. Just
That's oddly specific.
it is. Keep a dream journal, guys. That helps you remember these like random bullshit dreams. So funny. So yeah, that's the end of our season. LAS Premade League is still running because they have playoffs. It will not involve us. I'm going to have to go talk to my team. In a dream we were riding a blue whale once. I had a dream that I thought a kitten was my son. That was also last night, by the way.
Come with me, son. We shall parkour over the oceans.
His name was Jack.
Jack.
Does this happen before or after the Khajiit titties incident? Alright, where's the ban button? Oh my goodness. Freud would have something to say. Look, leave Sigmund Freud out of this. He's not involved. It's way too hot. I need to like get some water as soon as this is done. You had a chance encounter with Apex's fuse. That is an interesting dream. I had I had a lucid dream last week where I realized I was dreaming because I was in a public washroom and I'm like, wait a minute, people don't go in these in 2021.
Wait a second.
Yeah. That was a good one. No, I'm not getting like full sucked into dream talk because we do have to end the stream, but when you realize you're in a dream, you auto wake up. That's why you have to like kind of train yourself. It's much easier to realize you're in a dream when you're already waking up. That's why that happens. I believe that's why that happens. Don't quote me on that. That might actually not be accurate. That's my theory. If you want to, like, actually realize and then you get sleep paralysis. I almost induced sleep paralysis once, intentionally. I almost got wake-induced lucid dream. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, let me go check my... There's one. There's another. Click that. Okay, you are live. I'm gonna go set up that raid.
Bored of sleep paralysis? How do you get bored of sleep paralysis? Scary.
Oh, wait, Calypso, if you actually do get regular sleep paralysis, you can exploit that. You can exploit that.
Is the toilet bed only? I mean, it can be.
That is a deeply confusing question. I'm going to end on that. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to our final flannel cast of the season. Really appreciate you all tuning in throughout our season. It is unfortunate that it ended this way, but at least we got some damn good content out of it throughout the weeks. Sonic, thank you so much for coming on the flannel cast. Do you need to plug anything?
You're rating me, so no.
That perfect. All right, I am sending you guys directly over to my co-host for the stream. That is it. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to love yourselves, respect each other, and I will see you all next time. Take care. Goodbye.